Your party is sent to the abandoned castle Stormlock, 2 hours north of the tavern, where a local farmer claimed that goblins stole his grandfather's jewel-encrusted greatsword, the wealth of the family. The entrance to the castle is completely unguarded. There's no recent traces of goblins that your party can tell. Lightningfoot, a human barbarian, is the first one through the doors. Bearing his great axe and gritting his teeth, he kicks in the doors, finding an empty hallway. "Shame. I was really hoping for some goblin skulls to bash," he says. "Calm down, Footy. It's a big castle. You'll get your chance," responds Neria Shaderift, a drow rogue. She scans the hallway. It's barren, aside from a couple sets of decorative armor lining the walls. "Keep your guard up, Footy. They could be anywhere," whispers Neria as she begins to creep down the slightly damp castle hall. "Oh, I don't need guard," mutters Lightningfoot as he follows suit down the hall. Suddenly, a metallic screech is heard as a set of armor quickly steps off its stand behind Lightningfoot. It slashes its longsword into the shoulder of the barbarian, which sends him into a rage, flinging his axe about wildly in the direction of the armor. With a lucky and swift blow, he sends the suit of armor flying into a nearby wall and breaks it apart, revealing nothing inside of it. "What in the nine hells?" exclaims Lightningfoot, watching in horror as the armor recollects itself into a human shape, preparing to strike again. The animated object. An item crafted from concentrated magic designed to follow the orders exclusively from their creators. Lacking true autonomy, they are made to follow the latest order given by their creator, and they will follow that order as best as they can, acting somewhat independently to complete that task. A minority of animated objects, most of this minority from the Feywild, can converse fluently and even adopt a personality of their own, yet most are simple machina. Thanks to their constructed nature, an animated object requires no air, food, drink, or sleep to survive. However, the magic that keeps the construct animated is dispelled once it reaches 0 hit points. As soon as that moment arrives, the object becomes inanimate and is no longer in a usable or valuable condition. The first of the animated objects is the animated armor. The deep, dull clanging of steel plates as the armor clambers towards you, wreaking malice and grinding against itself, the hatred of a fallen knight filling its insidious presence. These magical suits of armor are among the most common animated object. Oftentimes, the animated armor is enchanted with scripted speech, so as to give riddles or demand passwords and issue warnings. Some enchanted armors even have the autonomy to carry on full conversations. The animated armor stat block looks as such. They have an armor class of 18, natural armor. They have 33 or 6d8 plus 6 hit points. They also have a speed of 25 feet. Armors have 14 strength, a plus 2 bonus, 11 dexterity, a plus 0 bonus, 13 constitution, a plus 1 bonus, 1 intelligence, a negative 5 detriment, 3 wisdom, a negative 4 detriment, and 1 charisma, a negative 5 detriment. Animated armors are completely immune to poison and psychic damage types, as well as being completely immune to the blinded, charmed, deafened, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, and poisoned status conditions. An armor can see within 60 feet of them, and then experience blind sight. They are unable to see past that distance. They have a passive perception of 6. They know no languages except the words of the scripts some are given, and have a challenge rating of 1, valuing them at 200 experience per armor. The greatest downfall to an animated armor is its anti-magic susceptibility. An anti-magic field will render the armor, along with all animated objects, incapacitated. Anytime the armor is struck with a dispel magic effect, it must succeed a Constitution saving throw against the caster's DC or be made unconscious for 1 minute. The armor also possesses false appearance. Thusly, when refraining from motion, it is indistinguishable from other armors. Lastly, the animated armor has the multi-attack ability, in which the armor can make 2 melee attacks. The armor can also slam its body into its opponent. This attack has a plus 4 to hit with a 5-foot reach, 1 target. On a success, it deals 1d6 plus 2 or 5 average bludgeoning damage. The sharp clang of steel against polished stone rings through the decrepit halls as Lightningfoot drives his axe through the chest of the last living armor, one of 2 guarding a rotted door that, upon opening, revealed a spiral staircase leading downwards. "Well, Footy, I think our sword just might be down there." "Damn goblins. They see one shiny sword and suddenly it has to be hidden away in the dungeon for safekeeping." The 2 began their journey down the stairway.